Painting and talking with Tess part 2. Sorry, there were people who wanted to do something with the house at the door. I don't know. I don't listen to that stuff. It's probably a bad quality. But my dad did mention people were coming, so it's good enough for me. Oh my god, it's such bad lighting in here. Just the shadows, I just catch, it just doesn't look good. I'm just like, nah. I want the new studio. He's a little different than most of my, I wanted to try more mottling and more pinky, and I'm curious to see how he's going to turn out. Now that's really in my head. Being home alone this much has kind of made me like, normally my sister's the one who will just burst out singing at any point in time, and she like goes to the piano and stuff like that. And I go to the piano a lot too, but she used to have a keyboard in her room, which was actually mine, but she got my room, and I didn't want to make my dad carry the piano because he's old, and I remember when they first brought it in, it was really difficult to do, so I didn't make him move it. But yeah, she used to use that piano, and I used to use the piano downstairs, the baby grand, which is not coming with us for the move, so I'm sad about that. Because I play a lot of piano. I've been playing for about 10 years now. And you really want to make sure you pounce the creases on the hands and feet, because there's a lot of little creases on there. But anyway, I've been singing and playing piano a lot more and a lot louder, just because I'm home alone, so like, why not? And I write Star Wars fan fiction because that's just how nerdy I am. Most of you have heard this stuff before, you know that I write fan fiction. But I've started recording it, like, myself reading it, and it's kind of cool because like the day after I started doing it, my sister, she was like, hey look, I found something that I wrote in middle school. It was like this silly idea for a book, and it was really lame, and we were just laughing at it, and I was like, how cool would that be to like look back and have a recording of yourself reading that when it was still real and still good to you. And I think that'd be kind of cool. So it'll be cool looking back when I'm reading my fan fiction. And I always like to, you know, look back at things. I have a bunch of videos. If you have me added on Facebook, like you can see, I have over, I think I've got about 140 videos on Facebook, and some of them are like behind the scenes at shows I've been in, and some of it is just like me like talking. Like I watched one where I was like in my hummingbird costume from The Birds, a modern adaptation, basically saying like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. You know, just for the memories, I guess. Little here's a bag of Cheetos, like that kind of thing, and just captured the essence of right after the 2 o'clock show when we had a 7 o'clock show later, and we were all just bummed and tired. But I miss those days. But I don't know. Nannying kind of had that same feel to it for me. I loved being a nanny. And unfortunately, I'll be going back into that, so yay. I'm really excited to like where my personal collection is going right now. I think this guy is going to be mine, but I'm not entirely sure. That was the original plan, but I never really know for sure until they're done, and you know, we make that bond. But I do want a little boy for sure. Speaking of little boys, Sly's been away for a while because Mandy's been painting his hair, and she's been just nervous to do the red hair, so she's been trying to get practice before she does his. And finally I was just like, you know what, I'm not even bonded with him anymore. I'm going to sell him when he comes back, so just do black hair because I know you're best at it, and that'll be good. So she should be doing that soon. But yeah, he'll be for sale. Unless I just suddenly develop a bond, but I don't think I will because he's not the most detailed of kits, though Joanna Kazmarchik has improved by leaps and bounds ever since she sculpted him. Anyway, so my personal collection is Lilia, Blair, whose birthday is today, I think, actually. I made her a year ago today. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. Blair, do you know? She's right here. There. That's my zombie toddler. But, yeah, her birthday is like yesterday, today, tomorrow. Happy birthday, Blair! Okay, so there's Lilia, Blair, Lyra, and those are like, and then Aspen, and those are my 4 forever babies. And then there's Davany, who I'm really, really, really loving right now. And then Anna Olivia, who is my Esme kit. And she's going to get her hair braided soon. I have the hair, but I kind of want to get another ½ ounce because it might not be enough. And then I have a Coco kit, which actually should be here tomorrow or the next day. Coco kit by Natalie Blick. And I think her name will be Holly Danielle. My face is itchy. I'm just comparing my own skin tone to the doll. Let's see, there's Holly. And then I'm getting a custom Will from Jackie Ortiz. Will by Natalie Scholl, which is a kit I've wanted for so long. And all my babies that I'm thinking of are going to have dark hair. Like, I was going to do red hair for my Coco, but now I really am kind of picturing her with dark hair. And I originally wanted my Angel with dark hair, and now I'm just kind of like, but everybody's going to have dark hair. And I know I want my Will with black hair, because I loved Sylvia's Will. But I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, that might be a good thing to have a lot of babies with dark hair, because I have dark hair, and then they look like my kid in public, which really helps the bond for me when the baby's dolls look like they could be mine. And, but at the same time, I really love blonde babies, so I don't know. But I know Cara isn't as comfortable with blonde hair, even though she's probably improved a lot since she rooted my Madeline, even though Madeline was like gorgeous, but she just wasn't used to the blonde hair, so it was very new to her. And I kind of want to stick with what she's best at. But yeah, I love really dark hair and I love blonde babies. But I don't want all of them to be dark hair necessarily. Trying to think who would look the best blonde. On the one hand, I know Jackie has a lot of experience with blonde hair, but on the other hand, I'm like, I don't want my Will blonde. I might go blonde or light brown with the Angel, though. Maybe. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Out of Coco... Alright, I'm going to do 1, maybe 2 black? I don't know. I really like black hair. I'm starting to think Coco might do good with black. And I don't know. I don't know. I've only got, okay, so I've got 1 rooted hair slot left. Will is going to be rooted no matter what. And then my 1 rooted hair slot is either going to go to Angel or Coco. And then I also have, and with that 1 rooted hair slot, I could do a painted rooted combo. I could send it to Mandy for painting. I've got plenty of painted hair spots. Or 3, I think. Yeah, after Sly, I'll have another 3 because she wants me to paint another doll for her. All these are through trades. Like, I'll make a custom for them and they'll paint 3. Or like, if I make a custom, I made a custom toddler for Cara, so she's rooting 3 heads for me. If she wanted me to make a newborn for her, that would be 2 rooted heads. And for Mandy, it's 3 painted heads for a newborn. And I wouldn't do a toddler again. Unless it was for myself. One day I want to do an Eloinka kit and make it as kind of like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I would love that. I feel like there's one I'm forgetting. I really love the Tate kit by Andrea Arcello. And at first I was like, oh, I'm not ordering it because all the Andrea Arcello kits I've got were gray, but I messaged somebody who I knew got it and asked them what color the kit was, and she said it's not gray at all, it's like peachy, and I'm like, I must resist. I need to check out this in good lighting. Sometimes I have to like carry the kit down to my parents' bathroom just to get the good lighting. I've already blushed these feet a little bit. So cute. Oh no! Please don't be dirty. These videos are boring, but at least you can see my technique. Let me know if you want more of them, though. I'll do more changing videos when I move into the new house. Especially with David because I love her. And it just has better lighting. Like right now I'm in my parents' room and it's got this weird yellowy green lighting and it's not good for reborns. I've made a few videos in my parents' room so you might remember. It's just not good lighting. I remember way back when, I think Whitley, if you remember Whitley Olivia, my Dawn kit by Daniels Weirs, I think her kit reveal was in that room and it just looked crappy. I kind of want to listen to my fan fiction. I just love like hearing that, especially because in my head, like I know what the characters sound like, and with my acting experience, I can kind of do the voices and the inflections that I want to hear when I hear somebody read it. And sometimes I go back, and it's really kind of cathartic because I just, in the really emotional parts, I'll even get really emotional and just, I don't know. It kind of makes me want to do voice acting because I really enjoyed doing that. Alright, but I'm going to bake these layers. So there's part 2. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these just for me to get some videos out there. I know I don't mind talking to myself, so there's that. If you guys don't mind seeing it, then I don't mind doing it. And, you know, non-difficult video ideas. I don't know. Kit reviews, I can do that. Or just, you know, simple changing videos is what I mostly do. I'll try to do like more outfit of the day, but again, it's hard because I only have 8 gig on my phone, so it'll only hold about 2 minutes of video, so I have to really speed it up, and it's just made me less interested in making videos, and the fact that I could just as easily post a picture on Instagram just kind of makes me lazy, but it's not hard to get an Instagram, guys. Everybody's like, well, some people can't get Instagram. I'm like, it's free. Sign up. And I know I can access it through the computer. I forget if you can actually sign up through the computer. You don't need like a smartphone, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. Whatever. Love you guys. I'll do more of these if you ask.